think the Argonauts are the team with too many men. They had 13 out there.
We got 2 more flags, so it's going to be a big discussion right here.
Well, the Argonauts still have 13 players out on the field.
That's where your coaches are saying, will you get off of the field, please? Come over here on this side.
Now, finally, they
Too many men.
sent Tony Lawson.
Third down repeated.
Off the field. It's going to be a repeat of the third down.
See, that's what happens. Nobody knows who the extra guy is out there, but I'll tell you one thing. Finally, 77's going to get out here. Lawson
was still going to stay out there. They were still going to have 13 men out there.
That'll drive you crazy.
So it's a repeat of the third down. Paul Hickey with a good kick that hangs up there for Carl Brazeley at the 41. And he goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 5:09 is the time left.
Next Sunday on CBC, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the Rough Riders from Lansdowne Park in Ottawa at 1:30 Eastern. Immediately following the CFL, it's the Rothmans International, Canada's richest thoroughbred horse race, live from Woodbine in Toronto.
Well, in the fourth quarter, Argonaut fans certainly came to life with that scintillating touchdown throw. Joe Barnes and Terry Greer. Barnes on the sidelines for Greer again, but they ruled he was out of bounds.
You see those Argonaut players come up and start hollering at the referee. They wanted a late hit on Terry Greer, but watch the great catch. He went down the field and just found a hole in that zone and stopped. And what a throw.
Well, Joe Barnes isn't going to rest on his laurels. He's going out and try to score another touchdown. He rolls to his left here and gets it over to Terry Greer on the sidelines. Catches the ball, but they say that he was out of bounds.
This time Greer comes out to the right. 2nd and 10. Ball was at the 44. 4:33 is the time left. Quickly over the middle to Emmanuel Tolbert. He'll be very close to a first down. Barnes read that pressure and dumped it off to Tolbert.
We saw Dan Kepner getting a running start. That's what he saw.
What is Obilovich going to do on this? If they don't make it, then they could be just a little bit short on this.
Still think you gamble.
You got to go get this one. It's less than a yard, Leo.
Well, he tried it once before and didn't make it.
They're about 2 inches shy.
I saw offensive line coach Bob Paulson came 5 yards out on the field and give them the thrusting motion to go for it. That's just saying here, if we can't make this, we don't deserve to win.
19-15, Toronto in front. 4:10, the time remaining. A third down gamble by the Argonauts. Barnes keeps. He has the first down as he gets to midfield. Much to the relief of Bob Obilovich. And now for another CFL update, let's again join John Wells.
He's gave up 3 more points to Montreal. Montreal leading 10-0 until this play. Homer Jordan looks for Stu Fraser in the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown play ended a 75-yard scoring drive. Montreal 10, Saskatchewan 7.
Well, they've got quite a ball game going at Taylor Field in Regina. We've had an interesting afternoon at CNE Stadium. 19-15, 1st and 10 now for the Argonauts at midfield. Terry Greer, another first down for Toronto at the 43.
I thought the Eskimos had been doing a real good job on Terry Greer, but he sure is becoming a major factor in this ball game in the last 5 minutes. Against that blitz, he just goes down and slants to the inside, and Barnes hits him.
The coverage wasn't bad on it either. It's supposed to be frustrating.
2:59 is the time remaining, and it will be 1st and 10 Toronto at the Edmonton 43 when we return. Well, our Carling O'Keefe offensive and defensive game stars will be selected at the conclusion of this tussle. And a couple of the prime candidates are right there, Terry Greer and William Mitchell. First and 10. Pass complete to Paul Pearson. He was caught immediately. Gary Hayes had him after a pickup of just a couple of yards. For the Edmonton Eskimos, Ed Jones has to merit some consideration.
I've been surprised that the Argonauts haven't gone after Mike Durden more today. You know, you think a rookie in the CFL on the corner with a wide field would get some extra work.
Especially they could put Greer on that side on him occasionally.
On second down and 8. Barnes in trouble. He's caught by Gary Hayes. 2:20 is the time remaining. 19:15 the score.
Well, Joe Barnes had a lot of time to throw the football, Leo, but we said it's a bootleg away. Durden puts excellent coverage on Townsend. He had nowhere to throw the football. Watch Gary Hayes coming.
That was a big play by Gary Hayes.
They're going to punt it or kick a field goal, Leo?
I would think that they would punt it because if they missed the field goal, Edmonton would have the ball back at that point.
All right, Leo.
You cannot fool him.
Malisic will be trying to angle this one out of bounds, I'm sure. Hayes fumbles the ball. It's loose. Edmonton did recover.
If he doesn't come up with that football, it would have been game over.
So now we have 2:12 as the time left in the ball game.
The ball's loose. Daryl Nicholson really went after him. Hayes was lucky to beat him back for the football. And the Eskimos still have to score a touchdown down 4 points.
They got a long way to go against the wind.
Well, they've got 94 yards to go for a touchdown.
They'd be looking for another one of those seam patterns here.
From the 16, first and 10. Screen to Scott Stout. He gets up to the 23-yard line. Earl Wilson came over to make the tackle, dropping off from his defensive tackle position. Now, a big second down conversion required by the Eskimos. With 2:04, the time left in the game and the clock running.
The last time the Eskimos were in this situation, he wanted to go to the quick out to Kelly, and Carl Brazeley came out, jumped underneath, and double covered him, and he had nowhere to throw the ball.
Over the middle for Milson Jones, incomplete.
Watch William Mitchell pick up Milson Jones coming out of the backfield. He'll be behind him, and Carl Brazeley will be in front of him. Ball was a little low, but it was catchable.
Right, oh, it's right on the money. I mean, there's no way that he should have dropped that football. There's no kind of coverage there at all that stopped the catching of that football. It's just a matter of squeezing it.
He's going after this. He's going after it. That's what he's going to do.
Parker trying to signal for a timeout.
And he did. Got it.
1:40 is the time remaining.
Okay, Leo, now you got 3rd and 4. What are you going to do? You have to score. You got to make this.
1 minute and 40 seconds left. Well, Jackie's always been a gambler, and he's going to go for it right here. I'd give the ball to Moon and let him roll one way or the other with the option of running for the yardage if he can't complete it.
If I was going to roll him, I'd roll him wide side of the field. He's got that ball in this hash. But you know what the Argonauts have done a great day today of? They have brought tremendous outside pressure way upfield. They're really forcing them to come back inside. They haven't allowed them outside free yet today.
And I think that guys like William Mitchell will come with that outside rush right now and try to cut him off. Not let him get outside.
Well, you see the time remaining, 1:40. with the Eskimos calling the timeout. They trail by 4 points. Warren Moon in a final conference with head coach Jackie Parker. And the Eskimos are gambling on 3rd and 4. The ball game could hinge on this play right here.
Well, the fans are going to react here. I know they are, and so he better call the play on a quick count. They'll be able to hear too well.
Moon's in trouble. He gets it away. Complete. But there's a penalty flag on the play.
My God, he's got the first down, though.
Tommy Scott made the catch for the first down. Moon had been caught, still managed to get the pass away, even though he was in the grasp of Franklin King, and that has silenced the crowd at CNE Stadium.
That was unbelievable. Moon was very fortunate to get it off it, but he still threw a strike.
And that's what you call instinct.
Yeah, and
I don't even think that he knew that. I don't think he saw it. I think he just felt it.
Moon bootlegs and comes back to the short side of the field with it. He's trying to hit Tommy Scott all the way, but Scott's covered. But I tell you what, when he gets hit right here by Franklin King, he figures there's no sense holding it. And watch the ball he throws.
Well, he took another big crack from Nicholson after he threw it, too.
Tremendous concentration as well by Tommy Scott to hang on to the ball with the defender draped all over him. Moon's in trouble again. He still gets it away to Scott Stout. He's caught by William Mitchell. A gain of about 5, maybe 6 yards. 1:23 is the time remaining. Pressure there by Rick Moore.
He wanted to come over here to Scott and Kelly's side, but boy, they were doing a great job of beating up Tommy Scott inside. He couldn't get away from Carl Brazeley.
Blake Dermott comes into the ball game. Now he's sent back out as the Eskimos are in their hurry-up offense on 2nd down. Again, pressure for Warren Moon, and he gets away. He'll get the first down.
Boy, he's fighting every step of the way. That's a great individual effort by Warren Moon.
Out to the 53-yard line.
When he got out there and that defensive back came up to get him, he put the head down and tried to dent that defensive back after pulling away from about 3 defenders here. Watch him as he comes out, looks downfield, breaks to his outside, cuts back inside 2 or 3 would-be tacklers. Nicholson misses him right there. He tight ropes to the outside, and here he comes down here and puts his head down on Marcellus Green and says, "You're going to take me. You got to take me dead or alive."
Into the final minute now of the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 53. Moon throwing deep. Looking for Waddell Smith, incomplete. Seconds remaining. The Eskimos 2nd and 10 at their own 53. 19-15, the Toronto Argonauts lead.
Both sides represented for Smith.
With the incomplete pass, again, the clock will not start until the ball is snapped.
What they got to concentrate on right now with 44 seconds is the first down.
They must put it in the end zone. A field goal is not good enough. Intended for Brian Kelly. Almost picked off.